All right, so real quick message today. I asked Holy Spirit what was the message, and I heard in my inner ear Michael Jackson's Do You Remember the Time? Now, ever since the movie came out, my kids have been playing Michael Jackson like crazy. So I'm like, oh, but that's just me. And Spirit's like, no, it's me. And I'm like, remember the time? How is that relevant? Like, what are we talking about here? And Holy Spirit said, what I want people to do is remember the time that I saved them before. Remember the time that I stepped in and intervened when you thought you were unsafe. Remember the time that I rescued you when you thought that you would falter. Remember the time that I healed your heart when you were broken. Remember the time when you thought you didn't have enough and I showed you that you had more than enough. Remember the time that I stepped in when you thought all was lost. Remember the time that I was there for you before and you thought that no one could rescue you. I was there. Everything worked out. Everything worked in your favor. Remember the time. Anchor yourself in that memory, and that will build your trust and faith that I will do it again, baby. Remember the time that you cried in darkness and I comforted you. Remember the time where you thought you were on your last and you didn't know how you were going to pay that bill, your rent, your mortgage, how you were going to keep your car, but somehow it all worked out. Remember the time, because I'm coming back. And you're thinking that this is the end of it. You're thinking that there is no way out of this. But if you could just remember the last time that I did it, if you could anchor yourself in that memory, then you will have the faith to know that I can do it again. So today, people, remember the time. Sit with that. Remember the last time you were in a situation similar to this. And it doesn't even have to be negative. It could be you needing strength to get through something that's challenging right now. It could be a good challenge. It could be you building something, you promoting something, you stepping into a new environment. And Holy Spirit is saying, remember the time you went into that new job, went into that new program, were leading that new group of people. Remember that time, and I allowed you to see that you were more than enough, that you had the skills that you needed to do it. Remember those times. Yeah, you're good. Remember, you did it before. You can do it again, baby. Just remember the time. Have a blessed one. Bye.